Most SQL foundations are built on simple retrieval, using basic select and where clauses to pull raw records out of a database. But real-world data is messy. Analysts often fall into a trap where they extract thousands of rows of unrefined information, dump it into a spreadsheet, and spend hours manually sorting and grouping the results. Relying on a manual workflow introduces a high risk of human error and creates delivery delays that a modern enterprise cannot afford. Taking hours to format a spreadsheet every time a stakeholder asks a question isn't a viable strategy. The professional solution is a methodology called pushing the engine. This involves using advanced SQL to clean, categorize, and summarize data directly on the database server before it ever leaves the system. Data engineering professionals build automated pipelines to refine information at the source, ensuring the output is ready for immediate analysis. Consider a common request from marketing. They need broad demographic cohorts, like Gen Z or senior, for a high-level dashboard. However, the database only stores raw, exact ages. To solve this without relying on a spreadsheet, you can use the SQL case statement. This tool allows you to embed if-then logic directly into your select clause. This code shows the case statement intercepting raw age numbers and outputting the custom text senior for anyone 60 or older. By closing with end as demographic cohort, you generate a new category. Data binning transforms continuous numerical data into distinct categorical cohorts. The resulting dataset is immediately ready for dashboard visualizations, bypassing the need for manual sorting in middleman software. Human resources departments often need filtered lists, for example, a report on official company employees who earn more than the company's average salary. This is a dual challenge. You have to isolate the correct personnel using the like operator and the % wildcard for messy email patterns. But SQL engines also prevent you from using aggregate averages directly inside a basic where clause. To resolve this, write a subquery. Look at the code inside the parentheses. You are nesting a separate query inside your main filter. The engine calculates the inner average first, then feeds that dynamic number back to the main filter. Because the filter relies on a dynamic calculation, the script is future-proof. When the average salary changes next month, your code adapts automatically without requiring manual updates. Finance teams frequently require regional sales data grouped by location, but they also need automatic subtotals and a grand total at the bottom of the ledger. A standard group by clause only returns a flat list of summaries. It lacks the multi-level hierarchy that financial reporting requires. By appending the with rollup modifier to your group by clause, you command the database engine to perform extra calculations and inject additional rows for every subtotal. The engine produces a multi-level financial hierarchy, providing calculated regional subtotals and a final grand total directly from the source. Handling this through the engine eliminates the need to build manual pivot tables in Excel, saving hours of processing time on every report. Transitioning into senior-level engineering involves building systems that clean and format data the moment it leaves the server. You now have the tools to use data binning for demographic categories, subqueries for future-proof filters, and roll-ups for instant aggregation. Performing these operations on the database engine reduces the computational load on downstream reporting tools, removing the manual bottlenecks that slow down organizational growth. Pushing the database engine to its limits produces finalized, actionable intelligence, the exact type of high-level automation skill that hiring managers prioritize for advanced roles.